Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, crap, there's a Lancer. I'm scared now. Oh, Scribe, why are you here right now? Pop-Tart's on. You go say hi to her. I made sure to tell her that I was streaming and gave my like. Oh gosh, if I wasn't already scheduled. I'm a moderator on way too many channels at this point. I'm obligated to be so many places at once. Oh, come on, really? Get off. Stop pushing me. Stop! Stop pushing me. See? I told you. I wasn't making it up. I'm being pushed. It's not bad. 2 more laps. I sold the GTI. I got the R32 now. Now we're where we need to be. No, I gotta put more money into it. Whoa! Whoa! Yo! That Audi is Zeke, I can't do this right now, Zeke. Thank you, Zeke. Who's that there? Millies? Is this a sim? Yes, I'm playing the G29 steering wheel right here to the left. I'm playing a G29 steering wheel. This isn't a sim. This is Need for Speed Pro Street. I would not consider this game a sim in any way. This is like a kind of like a Burnout style game. Oh, no, I wouldn't even consider it that. I don't know. It's arcadey. It's not sim style for sure. I'm gonna have to do this again because I just got trashed. I fell behind so bad because of that Audi. You can hear the pedals, you can hear the shifter. I'll zoom out after if you need me to show it. I got a little kind of a janky setup right now, but I don't feel like getting the whole steering seat thing out of the closet. This actually works pretty well. It's much more comfortable to sit on the couch anyway. That was garbage. Oh, glories. Yes, I mean, you're here, so, like, what does that make you, though? Is this F1 Sim? No, Need for Speed Pro Street. Do I really want to do this track again and embarrass myself like the dweeb that I am? Let's see. Alright, go for it. No, I'm not going to fix it. Yes, I want to restart. No, I'm not going to fix it. don't repair. There we go. It's all about getting out front first and not having the yellow Audi smash you into the wall. There we go. The only one I fear is that Lancer. I fear the Lancer. I have a healthy respect for Lancers. Yep. I see the comments. I'll look back in a second. I'm actually doing good. This is a short track, too. I should have just smashed the pedal right there. Trying to play conservative. I'd rather get third or fourth than smash into the tires! Dang it. Woo! That was a save. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's over. Alright, I got another lap. Let's see what I can do. This game doesn't show any mercy. You don't just get to start off with the 850 horsepower supercar. That's not how this game works. I sold the GTI and I bought the R32, and I'm still barely competing here. Yes, because I'm terrible. There we go. Let's go. Throw it. Dang it. I told you I fear Lancers. Ah, there's that yellow Audi in last place where it belongs. Ah, forget it. Oh, actually, that was a good save. See how much damage I took. Ew. See how bad that got crushed in? Ouch. It's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Yeah, that wasn't any eighth. Ugh. See, the other ones show that first. We'll try this one. Yeah, I do need to replace this. Do you want to continue? No, I want to fix it. That needs to get fixed. Repair. Should I use a marker or cash? I'm going to use a marker for now. Yeah, I'm going to use a marker. Yeah. That's a time attack. Alright, go for it. Comment your favorite grid girl. That one's not my favorite. I'll let you know which one's my favorite. Don't try to pretend like you don't have a favorite grid girl. Hashtag bring back the grid girls. Heck, they can have good guys. They didn't say that they couldn't have good guys either. They can have good guys if they want. They have guy cheerleaders. Same. Okay. Conservative. Excellent. Good. Don't need to get thrown into a wall by the muscle car. Ah, yes, it's so nice having a car with 6 gears. As is intended. There's no way I didn't get best lap time. There's no way I didn't get best lap time. Second best lap time? Oh, I really gotta hammer this. Oh, that's a GTI. That's nice. Now he's gonna cut really bad and I'm gonna get hurt. Yep, I knew it. But this is time attack, so it's about best lap, and I think I got the best lap. Wait, they still got the best lap? No way. Okay, there we go. I got the best lap. That's better. Nope. Nice. Oh, hi, Tom with a hat. Yes. It's a little bit of shake and bake. Now, admittedly, you know what? I missed out, Tom. What I should have done was today is Monday, and I want to do one of the titles, Tokyo Drift, because there are drift courses in Tokyo in this game. And I could have done Tokyo Drift, and the description could have been, "It's only Monday. Tomorrow never comes until it's too late." Excellent. Free repair marker? What a concept. Yeah, I'm leaving the race day. I dominated. I'm done. Let's go drifting in Tokyo while we're on the subject. And we're going to bring the American muscle car to go drifting in Tokyo. Because that's how we do it. I might have to use the controller to be able to get over to that one. It's weird how it won't go over there. Yeah, that's Tokyo Dockyard. Okay, so that's the Autobahning. What's up here? Okay, so that's the cityscape. Okay, so I don't have a speed challenge car, which there's a couple of options. I technically can use the GTO as a speed challenge car if I want to, but I'm not there yet. We don't need to start modifying that car for anything else. So I have cars for this, so let's go racing here. I need to upgrade the R32 though. That needs to get some money put into it. Oh, hi, Nikki. Unfortunately, we're playing car games tonight because spring is somewhat in the air and it's warm out, and I gotta tell you, I really, really want to go out for a drive in my R32. I've been waiting many, many months to put the wheels back on and the battery in it, and it's getting itchy. Okay, this needs a body kit desperately because it's wonky and it won't stick to the ground. That looks dumb. That looks dumber. That looks dumbest. That's not bad. Of course, the most expensive one. This is how it happens. Hey, Con Man. Oh yeah, we're running moonshine. I got the R32 unlocked. Not my generation, the R32, the second generation R32. But right now I'm doing my best not to spend 15K on a body kit. But I think it's gonna. Oops! Excuse me. What did I do? I don't know what I did. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We didn't do anything. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. I didn't just spend all of the earnings from that last, what do they call it? Race day. They call them race days. All right, let's take this thing out. That looks much better, doesn't it? That's a significant difference. We got this. I'm sure you'll like this. This is the drag car. So you get this as a drift car, and you can tune it and add more stuff to it. We've talked about this game. Anyway, this thing's already running under 10 seconds in quarters. Maining the GTO for the drift car for now. Straight up making it look like a Holden Commodore, as it should. Hi, Ziki. And I'm going to bring that as my backup. They say it's supposed to snow tomorrow again, Con Man. I don't know. They said it was supposed to snow Sunday, but it was the warmest day out of this entire couple of months, so I don't know what to tell you. Confusing. All right, let's go. I'm fine with the snow. I make money off it. All right, let's go to the drag strip first. Okay, just for reference, the only thing that's faster than me in this lobby right now, I'm sure everybody can read it, but it's the top left, the Super at 549 horsepower. I'm in a Chevelle with 540 horsepower. I'm currently up against a Mazda Speed 3 with 519 horsepower. It's the same color as my car. How did I know that? Because I play this game way too much. No, this game's old. Alright. Get him. You owe me a 10-second car. Ooh, the Supra's running 970s. Of course, the Supra's running under 10 seconds. My only other competitor is the Supra. Oh, mercy. So great. I have to try to break up Ziggy in the chat. Hi, Ziggy. It's like he knows where the chat is. Dude, don't knock the camera stand over with your tail, please. Please move your tail. I do not trust your tail this close to the camera stand currently. Please move said tail. Occupants of the tail, please move the tail. The new thing now is he knows the camera stand is my attention, so he starts rubbing up against the camera stand. Meow! I know, dude. Just pick someplace to sit. There's a couch. Come sit next to me, please. You can't just knock down the camera stand midstream while I'm trying to race a Civic with 431 horsepower. I don't need to get clowned by a Civic because my cat knocks over the camera stand. Zeke, seriously, buddy. Move. Oh my gosh. Yes! You owe me a 10-second car. Now, admittedly, if you're asking me when it comes to Vin Diesel, I'm always Chronicles of Riddick, con man, if you're asking me. But, you know, that's just, you know, I'm sure you get that. You must understand that above anybody else that I'm usually talking to in my chat. Scribe gets that too. I know Scribe gets that. Oh, Pitch Dark would be what Scribe gets. That's obviously the same thing. It's Chronicles of Riddick. It's all the same wheelhouse. Sweet. All right, let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. The Super can run under a 9-second. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Please be racing the Supra. Please be racing the Supra. Please be racing the Supra. I want to race the Supra. Dang, I'm not racing the Supra. That stinks. I wanted to race the Supra. Oh, fuck. Excuse my language. The cat distracted me. You saw the cat go by. I still won anyway. The cat distracted me. Get up here. There you go. Sit down. Oh my gosh.
Standing officers of the Tokyo Police Department parked just a few blocks outside, so I've got to give everyone fair warning. We don't want a repeat of what happened last time when a couple of guys took a race out to the streets. You know, that just spoils it for everyone. It keeps the police on our back.
Like I said, I know better than to mess with the Mitsubishi Evo. I ain't gonna mess with a Lancer. Alright, I know what cars are scary and not to screw with. Lancers, in my opinion, one of the top 5. Don't mess with a Lancer if you know what's good for you. Some voodoo. Ooh, this is a fun little drift track. Okay. Now here's the question. Do I take the safe bet and take the Nissan, or do I... No, I take the GTO. I don't blame Zeke on your heavy foot. I agree. Thank you for calling me out, man. I just wanted to go. I just wanted to go. that car ahead looks like Reptar. Reminds me of Nickelodeon. Thank you, Conrad. I need some Josh. Ah! Speaking of heavy foot, I told you the GTO was too quick. Too much muscle. Too much muscle. I said I went to the store and I got the size too big for me. I needed to get a smaller size. Okay, here we go. This car is too much muscle. Yeah, I should have brought the slower car. This thing just wants to jump out of its own skin. Big American car. Now watch me still get first with that crap run. Yep. The scoring and the drifting is so messed up. Alright. We're going to do much better this time. Practicing my footwork here. Lost it there. Should have went up a gear. Okay, we didn't hit any walls that time. Well, you're going to have to try racing with a steering wheel sometime. It's pretty fun. I know for a fact you have access to one. It's definitely a fun toy. I'm not going to front like I don't know what this thing is. It's a fun toy. And I'm glad... I mean, I'm playing the G29 steering wheel and it's backwards compatible. This is a game from 2007 that I'm playing with a steering wheel that came out 10 years later. It's pretty cool to think that they make them like that. That works like that. Oh, I'm gonna hit the wall. Nope, I didn't hit the wall. Save the car, don't hit the wall. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Whoop. Whoop. I know. I made sure to... Oh, did they just win that? Oh, cool. No, I won that barely. Barely. I won that by 100 points. That was close. You know what's fun? That amount of money is probably the amount of money I'm going to have to use to fix the bumper. It's okay. It's okay. $5,000 cash. Yeah, that's great. Okay, just be... Please give me 15,000. 15K. $5,000 cash, I'll take it. Continue race day. That was the only drift. I gotta repair cars. Cash, yeah, repair. Using cash. Now, I did name this stream kind of generic, so, you know, we can always just switch up the game if I want to, but I'm having so much fun. I haven't played this game since, 2008, 2007. Nostalgia tripping over here. And I enjoy the folks that jump in here every so often and they see this game and they go, whoa, I haven't thought about this game in a long time, because this game is For some reason, this is the one out of the Need for Speed that they kind of try to push this one out of the narrative, and I don't know why. My opinion, I think this is where they hit their peak, and it dropped off from here, and it's never been the same after this game. Time attack? Yeah, we're going. Watch how sticky this R32 is going to be compared to how it was last time. That's what matters. Yep. Having fun. And this is why I have one of these simulators. Because, well, not simulator, this arcade setup. Because I need to not get speeding tickets. Public roads are not for racing. If this can get 10% of that 100% itch that you want to get out by going fast, then it's doing something. It's doing something. Healthy respect for a Lancer. Healthy respect for a Lancer. Dope cars. So what is that? Generation 5 for Lancer? I'm sorry if I don't remember how they work. Did you see what I mean by how this R32 is going to be sticky? Now I'm vibing. I'm vibing good now. Is that another R32? No, it's a Mazda. This is where I can't get too gutsy. Just a light kiss. Just a little kiss of the wall. It's okay. Didn't even take damage. 'Twas but a scratch, it was. Now I have the best lap, but I just gotta go for home now. Gonna make sure nobody gets it. I don't drive cars that don't have 6 gears. Nope. Yes. Downforce, hug the track, handling them corners. Under a minute, and the other cars were running. So I was 4 seconds faster, essentially 4 seconds faster than the other cars. And that's without a turbo, too. That's just air intake upgrades, suspension kit, brakes, and then, of course, the aerodynamics, which was screwing me up last time. That's why it was sliding all over the place, because it couldn't stick. It didn't have that downforce. Now we're crushing. It needs some better tires, though. I gotta put some better tires on it. It's good. I got some cheap tires on it right now. See, this sounds like I'm making this up, but no, this is how the scaling in this game works. They actually think these things out in the scaling of the game. The tuning truly does matter in this game. You actually have to put some thought into it, and Take it for practice laps and get a feel for how it works. And one tune isn't going to work for every track. You can tune it to have shorter gears and higher gears. And I mean, I know Turismo works like that, but a lot of other games don't work like that. Turismo works like that, that's for sure. Okay, do I want to do this one, or I want to do the sector shootout? I'm probably going to have better luck at it. Yeah, I'll do the sector shootout. 4 seconds without a turbo, too. I would get a cat bed and try to put it in front of the camera, but he still wouldn't sit in it. He's only going to lurk in front of this for my immediate attention and just be off to the side to tease the audience that the cat might come over, but he won't, and you'll just see his tail swishing. You're torturing the audience, Zeke. Just sitting slightly to the left of the camera so no one can see you. These are cats. Yeah, so I played Turismo 6 with this, and it was a blast playing Turismo 6 with the G29 steering wheel. But as soon as I just went for a practice lap with this under my old save account, I immediately knew that I wanted to stream this and play it all over again. Okay, that's my favorite grid girl. She's my favorite. Oh wait, no, she's my favorite. I can't remember. I don't remember all the grid girls now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The one with pigtails, I think, is my favorite grid girl. Whoa. I think the grid girl distracted me. She winked at me. I got all thrown off. Why is this thing sliding so much compared to the last race? Did I switch something? I didn't do anything. I didn't switch any tires. No. Yep. Watch, I'm gonna break every one of them now. $13 points? Yeah, okay. Oh, this car desperately needs better tires. Okay. Highly focused, highly motivated. Okay, I'm doing that again out of absolute frustration. Well, you can feel how much I'm absolutely slacking and I'm not doing good on these small Tokyo streets and completely getting clowned by these used to driving around on. I'm kidding. Yeah, I definitely need to get better tires because I'm racing with the cheaper tires. I should have bought those while I was in the garage. Do you want to restart? Yes. Yes, I want to replay the damage. Yes, I want to use a marker this time. Use a marker. Much better. Don't you just wish it worked like that in real life? Just go to the track and it's like it's okay. I just ripped the whole front clip off my car. I'll just use a marker. It'll go back together. It'll be okay. Okay. Shift. Go. Not screwing around this time. Told you, not screwing around this time. We need some new tires. The Hancooks are too cheap. We need some Pirellis. We need Pirellis on 22s. Minimum. As I say 22, I miss it by 22 points. That's hilarious. Nice, I got that sector. Okay. Don't slip the clutch. 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 Don't slip it. I doubled it a little bit, but I didn't slip. Whoa! He slipped. He slipped. He slipped. He slipped. And he just cost me the lap time. So, sorry, the sector time. Dang it. Whoa, their hood! Almost just lost a windshield. That's the clip of the stream right there. Oh, they're using nitrous to try to get away from me. Not today. Not today. Oh, come on, really? It's funny that both of these cars I've driven. It's hilarious to think how many cars I've actually driven when I start playing games like these. It's not a flex, it's just like, I've worked for car dealerships and I grew up in that good age of cars weren't ridiculously expensive and you could still buy, you know, a 320Z for $5,000 and it's not a complete rust bucket. Shizzle, I remember being able to buy a Golf for $5,000 and it was running. Speaking of Golf that's running, this is a sector shootout, so it doesn't matter. There we go. I won. Yes. Yeah, wasn't that awesome? The hood just flying. That was cool. That would have been even better if it smashed the windshield, but, you know, it didn't, so that saves me a little bit of money. 5 likes. Appreciate it, everyone. Thank you. What is it, 7 o'clock? I definitely want to play this for at least another hour. Did I dominate the race there? I did dominate the race there. I don't even need to do this track, technically. I did dominate the race day. I don't need to go back and do it technically. Yeah, okay. Screw it. Let's get out of here. Save. Career 2. Career 2. Save. Yeah, I understand. Leave race day. Yep. I gotta repair that. Use cash. $1,000 in cash. I would love to be able to pay $1,000 in cash to fix some kind of cosmetic issues in my R32. That would be heavenly if it was only $1,000 in cash. These were 2007 prices. Oh, a scuff, a little bit of a bend in the bumper there, missing the fender liner, the headlights cracked. Yeah, new grill, that's about $1,000 right there. Yeah, that's, you know, that's $8,000 now. Oop. So if I want to, I unlock the Grip Boss events, but I am not ready for that. That R32 needs way more work and money put into it. Speaking of work and money put into it. Easy come, easy turns into car parts. Customized blueprints. You need tires and brakes. $22,000 for a Stop Tech kit on a Gen 5 R32. Damn. I have spent way too much money on real cars in my lifetime. These are the brakes that I have on mine. I don't have a Gen 5, but these are the brakes that I have on mine. That's not that much money, I can assure you. This is a video game. That's a lot of money. Okay. There's no Pirellis in this game, but Pirellis are my favorite. Yes, we're going to be putting Michelins on there. You need Michelins. That adds 20 plus handling there for reference. This is driving me crazy. You get to the finish line and then goes back where I see it again. What the hell? Dude, I don't know what's going on with your feed. I don't know how to explain that to you. I've never heard anyone saying that. I'm streaming on the, what do they call it? The vertical phone platform too. So this is supposed to be like the most direct streaming version. And this is honestly why I do it this way, because I don't want to stream it with the horizontal platform because it gets less people scrolling through here. Because you can't scroll through that way. You actually have to go check it in the live events, and nobody does that. Okay, you need new tires. Spend the money, just do it. Okay, it's done. In real life, I would never put a turbo on one of these. The iron block is strong enough. Did I put, yeah, I already upgraded all that. Honestly, tires is pretty much going to make all the world a difference. And I do want to put the really, really good brakes on it. You know, I only have $25,000 left. I probably shouldn't spend $22,000 plus on the brakes right now. It's probably something I shouldn't do. Should probably save this money. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, Jason. I don't know how to help. If I had any recommendations for that, I would. I don't even know how to ask Google that. I don't know how to... Oh, these are speed challenges, and I don't have a speed car yet. Okay, nope, I don't have a speed car yet, but I can do these. So, drift, 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 grip, grip, and then... Oh, that's how I get over here? Cool. Sweet. Okay, these are drift events. A lot of drift events and sector shootouts. I'm gonna go here first. I think I'm gonna have better luck here. Yeah, we're gonna go here first. But you're about to win more money. Car more better, win more monies. Yes. First you get the car better, then you win the monies, then you put it back into the cars. Makes me have to keep hitting on the screen just to make sure. Does that do it to other live streams, or is it just me? Does it have something to do with you being a moderator? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to ponder on how I shall propose this to the AI questionnaire and see how it will answer. I gotta tell you, I mean, we're in the generation of being spoiled by learning everything from Google because, oh, you don't know what it is? I'll have the computer tell me what it is so I can learn how to do it. But this is a whole new... there's a difference between you looking up the information on the computer and the computer knowing exactly what you need before you can really put it into sentences. It's a bit creepy. That's a nice kit on that R32. I really do want to put a diffuser on the back of mine. I don't care about the front bumper. It looks fine the way it is with the little spoiler on the front of it. Diffuser on the front of it, whatever the heck you want to call it. I call it a lip. But I really want to cut out the back of it and put that giant, like, 4 spaced out diffuser on the back. It would look awesome. Okay. Usually I go for the drag strip first. It gives me a good judge of how hard the cars are going to be in this. If I'm getting crushed at the drag strip, that usually tells me all the cars are going to be really difficult. And we currently have a 10-second car. Is there a Supra in here? There is no Supra. I don't think we have any Challenger. If there's no Supra, there is no Challenger. Oh, everybody's a big fan of orange in this game, huh? That burnt orange is popular. Get him. I'm not a moderator on the other one, though, so I'm pretty sure it's not that. Okay, so it does do it. One other place it does the same thing, but one other place. Okay, so it doesn't do it on any other live streams besides those two, me and somebody else. Interesting. That makes it even weirder. Because it'd be a little more understandable if it was just me or if it was all of the live streams, but that you're saying it's only this stream and another stream and you're not even a moderator on the other stream, that is just a head scratcher. I don't know how to advise on this situation. I've never heard anyone saying that before. And I am weak burnout? Ugh. There's your weak burnout there. If I had grippier tires, I want to go faster. I'm not a moderator on the other. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that. Homies be shifty like Honda Accords. That's right. What they say. Yeah, that makes no sense. I wish I could advise something. 'Cause with a couple of the channels, we've had to unmod ourselves and block our channels because I'm a moderator on quite a number of channels at this point. So I've definitely ran into some technical issues that I could advise you on, but I've never heard that one before. I will next time I'm in a bit of a group meeting, I will discuss these subjects and see if anybody's ran into that one before. Because that's how we troubleshoot it. Sometimes we get locked out of each other's accounts and such, and like it won't let us um, comment on each other's videos. It's really weird. It makes you it kind of funnel necks you into using YouTube Studios. Yeah, hopefully it'll clear up. I mean, I would try just uninstalling the entire app on your device and putting it back on, but that's me. Don't go through all the effort if you don't agree. It's usually the first start. Alright, let's go throw our GTO into the side of the wall. Because this thing's a little too fast for me. And I think I need to soften up the back of it, because the back just swings out way too far. Ooh, Mazda RX-8. I'm drifting against that. I'm gonna get destroyed. LS3s are so much fun. Such a great platform. This has no... There we go. This has no engine. This is just nothing but suspension and brakes. In terms of upgrades, I meant, you know what I meant. You really don't have to put much into the LS3. Now, if I wanted to use it as a speed car, which I think is what's going to happen, I think I'm going to end up using the GTO as the speed car. And I'm going to have to find a cheaper something else that will be the drift car. This might end up being my foster speed car for a minute. So you just can't argue with the LS3, you just can't. There we go, that's better. Swing it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. Release. Just like fishing. Just like fly fishing. Yep, I know one person I immediately thought of that I need to ask. As soon as I was saying that, there's one person I can ask about that. I'm sure he might know. Whew. Hearts for the kitty cats. I got my cat riding passenger seat, and we were always riding Japanese because he's on the left side. I'm sitting on the right. I know, Ziki, except my shifter's on the right because I can't shift on the left. That would be confusing. I don't know how to shift on the left. Yeah, that's right, Ziki. Meow, that's right. Meow, that's right. I might as well do the other drift competition. Might not even have to do any of the race days if I dominate the next one. Okay, so the next one's gonna win, and then I think I only have to do one race, and that'll dominate the race day. So I'll do this drift right here. Hi Carmen, how you doing? Sup, brah? We're out here racing, brah. We're out drifting, sending it sideways, brah. That car reminds me of Reptar. This is my car. It's purple, like Barney. Dinosaurs. Try not to throw it into a wall, shall we? Better the grass than the wall. You get 3 tries. That was the first attempt. Let's see. Oh, hi, Jade. Yeah, I've seen you here, Jade Hopper. I've definitely seen you here. I play a bunch of different games, but I've been nostalgia tripping on this game, and I'm kind of a completionist. So, once I start something on stream, I do kind of want to see it through. I will be revisiting Subnautica. How you doing? How's everybody doing? We're expecting snow here tomorrow, and I'm excited. I like snow. Getting good snowfall this season is not as much as I would want, but plenty to keep busy. I think I got it dialed that time. I think we're good. I dialed into the groove that time, I would say. I do want to make the GTO the speed car. I don't want the GTO to be the permanent drift car. I want something else for the drift car. It's too good of a car to waste as the drift car. Nah, that was bad. Good that time. Thank you, Scribe. The weather is so crazy down here. It could be 30 at 6 a.m. Yep. Yeah, that's the same thing we're running into. This morning, I was slipping on the ice, and then I walked back out. It's puddles. And tomorrow, I'll be slipping on the ice again. Pick one. I don't care about either. Just give me one. Am I stepping in puddles or slipping on ice? Both boots I'm wearing are the same, but I don't know if I should wear 2 sweatshirts or 1 sweatshirt. That's the true question. Is it a 1 sweatshirt or a 2 sweatshirt day? It started off a 2 sweatshirt day, and by the afternoon it was a 1 sweatshirt day. If I go back out in an hour, it's going to be a 2 sweatshirt night. $6,000 cash. Give me the first one. Force induction package for the GTO. Yes, I will take that. I will take a supercharger for the GTO. Thank you. I just said that I was going to make that my speed car. I think that just settled it. I got a supercharger for it now. Okay, gonna take the R32 out now. Let's go for a straight up race. Club race. Oh no, sorry, club circuit. Oh, fancy. I do disagree. It was around 15 swing this morning, 16 this morning, 31 to the evening. The temperature is 13 degrees. The wind chill feels like 8 degrees. By the afternoon, it'll be a calm 31 degrees with slight breeze coming from the east. By evening, we will have clear skies and temperatures in the mid-range of 20. Hey, my news reporter voice got me more viewers. Let's go. This is the news. The fastest vehicle in this race is a Chevelle with 660 horsepower, and I have 354 horsepower with an R32, just like in real life. Now, this is where this video game relates to real life. There's me in a blue R32 looking hecka out of place, but it's okay. We'll be okay. We're only going to get made fun of a little bit. I mean, look, there's a Mazda Speed 3 out here. We're trying to feel bad, and then there's a Mazda Speed 3 out here, you know? You can't feel too bad. Those good tires made the world of difference with this vehicle. Look at that. Did you see that? Did you see how quick I stopped? Not that time, because I got hit from the car behind me. So everybody plays this game like it's bumper carts. It's ridiculous. I do not need to be damaging my vehicle. Get a Chevelle smashing into a Lancer. This is not realistic. Why would these cars be on the track at the same time? Whoa, whoa, whoa. They just threw the Eclipse into the grass. Pack leaders are both Mitsubishis. Again, healthy fear of an Evo. Healthy respect for an Evo. Though this Evo is not going to stand a chance. I'm going to get this Evo. This Evo is mine. I told you that Evo's mine. Nice. Ah, yes, with the cocoa. Yeah, I would love to be outside doing something. Once it gets warmer, I'm going to bring the stream back outside and do the Hacky Sack stream again. That was very popular. I like the Hacky Sack stream. I am looking forward to it again. There's too much toys and junk all down here in this basement currently. I can't clear a room like I was earlier. It's too cold, like you said, so everybody's been hanging out in the house. This is our play area. And this new projector setup that we have down here is just taking over the entire basement for sure. Okay, only need to do one more race. Sector shootout or time attack? That's a hard choice. Which one? Sector shootout for sure. That track looks more fun. Repair. $2,500 to repair that? Yeah, I'll use cash. This is gonna hurt. Okay. Easy come, easy go. Six likes, appreciate it. It's officially more likes than the other Need for Speed stream. I will switch back to another game. I might log off and log back on the Fortnite, but I'm having just so much fun with this game right now. They still have yet to show my favorite good girl. Maybe she'll be on the next circuit. That Lance is cool. Whoa. Maybe a little too much grip. It's going to be hyper aggressive and just send it. Yeah, got stuck there a little bit. Now at this point, I'm just trying not to get any damage. Because I've already dominated all the sectors. Don't need to full send it now. Just complete the race without taking out the front of my car. Try to do a good drift. Nice. No damage and perfect clean race. Gives you extra money. Nice. No damage gives you extra 500 points. Sweet. I'll take the repair marker. Leave race day. Wow. That was a quick half hour right there. Okay, so the R32 is absolutely not ready for grid event. Now, I'm going to need a speed car soon. I think the GTO is going to be the speed challenge car. I'm going to have to do that right now. Yeah, you know what? Let's do these two events. These two events, this one, and then I can switch the GTO over to the speed car unless I've got a, Oh, there's a car reward for this event, actually. You can either choose between a Supra or, what is that, an E46? So the Supra will replace the drift. Nah, so either one of those is going to be my new drift car. The E46 is probably going to be my new drift car. Okay, so I'll go here. Yep, okay, so we're going to do these events. But first... Wrong button. Yep, go back to the garage. There we go. Garage. Didn't I get a supercharger for you? I thought I got a supercharger for you. Yeah, stage 3. Dang. And I got a Brumble brake package for that. Sweet. What else do I got? It's got nitrous, but I'm not going to put nitrous in it. I never put nitrous in the drift car. I always slip and hit the circle instead of the X button when pulling the e-brake, and then I hit the nitrous and screw it all up. Are you sure you want to update the boot? Yes. How much money do I have to throw on the R32? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just, and that's a, yeah, no, just Super is an amazing car. I don't want to overhype that car any more than it is. I'm glad that the R34 got the same treatment that the Supra did because, in a way, it washed the slate of the Supra hype. Because I've already talked about this. I knew what a Supra was before that movie, and the first time I saw a Supra and saw those on the drag strip compared to other cars, it's just insane. There was one guy around here that had a purple one back in the day, and it just destroyed everything. It was so scary. But at one point, I think there was a guy with a green one around here. But I'm talking when I was a kid, even like high school going to the drag strips. The dude with a purple one that ran it for a long time. Sorry, I keep the D-pad on the steering wheel is a little funky. I don't want to put a turbo on this. I'm gonna put a turbo on it. Jackson Racing or HKS? Yeah, it's gonna be HKS. Put HKS package in it. Yes, and I'm putting another 22,000 into the stop tech brakes. Do I really want to do that? Yeah, do it. I mean, with R32s, everybody just wants the damn iron block engine, which I can agree, but I'm just an overall fan of the Golf, and I think it's an underused platform. Well, not underused. I wouldn't even say that. Nowadays, it's almost overused, but that goes to say with any platform because we're starved for platforms to work with. So I guess it just kind of cancels it all stuff. It all flushes out nowadays. It's not like it was when this game was made. This game really is like a really good example of no, you can get on the drag strip with a Mazda Speed 3 up against a Chevelle. And if that guy's got that Speed 3 dialed in and can drive it and knows where his shift gears are, yes, he can drive faster than the Chevelle. I mean, obviously there was video game logic to this, and everybody that knew how to do some of the video games tricks to this would, immediately dominate with using a Super and drag strip or anything like that, but this is the fun in between it. Yeah, I'll go with this one. Let's go do this one first. R32 GTO. I'm bringing the 240SX as a backup. If I had to build anything, it's crazy to think that I have a Volkswagen R32, but I'd build a Nissan R32 because I love the RB platform. But that's the whole reason I don't have one of those anymore is because I'll throw that into the side of a wall. So I know my limits. I don't want to build something that's just going to sit in the garage. There's already a Trans Am that sits in the garage that's never going to leave. There's already Mustangs that don't go anywhere. There's already a freaking Peterbilt that doesn't go anywhere. Let's not get some, glorified street missile that is just going to stay parked because I'm too scared to take it anywhere because it's going to blow up. No, thank you. I want to go get some Dave's Hot Chicken on a Friday night after work and blast down the highway at unquestionable speeds and just hope I pass the vibe check. Mm-hmm. Birmingham in my... Jeez, dude. Damn, Colin, man. You need to get yourself a steering wheel. Flexing hard there, Colin, man. The most racing I've done is Thompson Speedway in Connecticut. I've been to Willow Springs once, and having such a brain fart right now about what's the place up in New York. But I got to sit in the passenger seat. I didn't drive there, so I don't really count that. I rode in the Mustang GT. I got to sit in the passenger seat. I don't really count that. I did go to the chat. Never mind. Canada's fun. Indy racing's amazing. I could rant on forever. Indy racing's not what it used to. Actually, Indy racing, if anything, is the only thing that's still what it used to be. Let me rephrase that. NASCAR's not what it used to be. Okay, yeah, that's right. There's a supercharger in here now. And it is significantly faster. It's significantly faster. It's not even funny how much faster it is. Wow. Hey, that's some legitness there, Conman. Jeez. Fox bodies were no joke back then. Oh, I'm mowing grass every day. I work for John Deere, Conman. You're talking to the wrong person. I got that response on lock. It's year of the deer. I'm always making sure the hedges are trim. I keep that at a tight 3.5 cut. 3.5 cut. Oh, where's Tom with a hat? Tom with a hat's got all the mower jokes. We're gonna get Tom with a hat back in here. Oh, just a little bit of clippings. Yeah, the scoring system for the drifting, I've never understood how the scoring system for the drifting in this game works. If anybody could just chime up and be like, actually, it's based on this, that, and the other, that would be wonderful. But even when I was playing this game online and I was talking with people on microphones on how the drifting scoring works, it's just go fast and try to pin it. It's kind of like real life. Just go fast and try to get it right there. And then send it. We'll send it. Not too... Ah! No grass this time. Not a good score that time, but no grass. I'll take it. Supras are a lot more, I don't know, you'd sit in them and you'd be surprised how long it is. You'd be surprised how long that car is. The Fox body is smaller than the Supra. It's crazy to think that the Fox body is smaller than the Supra. GTO's a big car to begin with. Yeah, I'm gonna get the drifts out of the way. The Z4s, those are fun. They're goofy. They're really, really goofy, but they're fun. Such a niche community for those. Okay, let's drift uphill. I think that was okay for the warm up. I think that was a good warm up round. See if I beat that. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat that. Why does it keep skipping second like that? That's weird. It keeps doing that. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to beat that. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, I'm not. Nobody's beating those scores. Again, I don't know exactly how the. This is where the game feels unfair a little bit, because once you get dialed in on how the drifting works, there is no competition. The levels aren't hard for drifting. The speed ones are the hardest ones. Once we get to the speed levels, which I think this GTO is going to be the speed car, that's when you're going to start seeing a whole different element of gameplay. It's going to start looking a lot like Burnout Paradise. It's like I did it on purpose. I did take the steering wheel apart a little bit before starting the stream, and I tightened up the track on the inside of it, so it seems to be a little bit better this stream. I had problems with it last time. I had to reset it. Was that an Escort? That blue car there? It's a nice Escort. And then there's an R32 on the left there. That's an R32. Hi, Ziki. The horse. Let's mix it up. I want to go racing. Sector shootout. This is going to be absolute nightmare fuel, this track right here. The R32 is going to take dumb amount of damage. Okay. Deal with it. I know, Ziki. Whoa. That's not funny how much... Like, it doesn't... It's too fast. It's too light. It's too fast. And there's... Whoa! Okay, there we go. It's a whole different car. The turbo makes it an entirely different vehicle. Completely different. Okay, I'm dialed. We're good. I got it dialed. We're good. I'm dialed in. I got the shift points down now. I'm good. Oh, there goes the hood. That's the second time that's happened this stream. Oh, this video game is not going to make me turbo my R32. I will not do it. I don't care how many people tell me turbo the R32. I'm not doing it. I have a short shifter on it. It's fine the way that it is. It's got a clutch pack. It's fine the way that it is. I don't need to put a turbo on it. I don't need to put a turbo on it. These are things that I try to tell myself to not do suspicious things as I run over the hood from the last lap. I ran over the hood. He was going to be able to salvage it, but then I ran it over on the way back. They should have got that after the first pass. Everybody knows that on track day. You got to run and go get the parts that flew off real quick. Everybody knows that. 25K? Alright, that's not bad. 25K pace for this race day. 2,500 pace for the bumper that I have to put on this car. Continue race day, yep. At least 2 more tracks, then we're out of this race day. Super Club. I don't know about that. Grip class. I'll do the same track, but in grip class. I'll do the same track. Some serious speed? Yeah, we got to get to the speed races then. Maybe I'll be able to get to them this race. This stream. Are you attempting? Are you sure you want to continue? Yes, I do. Because it's only going to get more dinged up. I'll race it as it is now. Now, if I want to really make a speed car, it's the Porsche GT2 that I want to make the speed car, but we'll get there. They still haven't shown my favorite good girl. Well, that was just laughable. Well, I guess I'm just going to have myself a leisurely drive here, guys. Don't mind me. I'm going to just have a nice, calm drive. Because I clearly have no competition in this race currently. Yep. So I'm starting to hit that sweet spot in the game where I've now got an overpowered car. So now I am going to be racing faster until I get to the next sector of things. Plymouth Roadrunner. I am not getting laughed by a Plymouth Roadrunner. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm gonna pass Group A too. I'm gonna pass Group A. Yeah, I'm gonna pass Group A in this. Nice. Nope, don't hit the marker. Whew. Yep, I found an ish. Yep. Well, now with the turbo, it's just As soon as I figured out the shifting points, that was it. Like you said, niche. As soon as I figured out the shifting points, that's it. I should not need another grip car. I should be able to run it the rest of the game with the R32. Okay, let's do this one. Well, maybe not the fortune. How much to fix it? Yeah, I use cash. Just to think, it's only going to be, so it's the 2nd day of March. It's only like 4 or 5 more weeks, and I'm going to be putting the battery back in the R32. Can't wait. Can't wait. I love winter, but oh, I can't wait. I told you she winked at me. It distracted me. Anyway, that's cute. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys later. I'll have ice cream waiting for you at the end of the track, okay? Not now. We're having ice cream. Yeah, mowing, taking it for a mow. Trying not to get damage. Rather go mowing than take damage. Okay, that was a good decision. Now these are speeds I'm more familiar with. This is more of, this is more like, none of that maxing out at 120 garbage. No, our cars don't max out at 120, they max out at 180. I didn't know how much brake that person was, not person, the CPU was going to use. I'm trying to get showboaty now. so far ahead, I was trying to get you over. So that is actually Group A. I'm in Group B, so I'm in first. That car is in first in their own category. Just to specify to anybody that's tuning in now. It says on the top left, I'm in first. Try not to take damage because it costs money to fix the cars, so I don't need that dodge to slam into the side of me on this turn. Eee! What did I tell you? I would prefer that dodge does not cost me $2,000 worth of damage. I'm already in first place. I don't need to pay to fix the things. Oh, come on! I knew he was gonna do it! I called it, didn't I? $2,000 worth of damage. Welcome to racing in real life. Shania! Oh my gosh. I forgot to mention that Shania said hi. Look at that happen naturally. Jason, I forgot to mention Shania said hi last time. Anyway, Shania's doing it now. Yeah, she did. She did. I forgot to mention. Scribe, why didn't you call me out on that? I'm being honest, Shania, okay? I could lie and totally try to make, him go along with it, but the scribe didn't remind me either. So I'm throwing the scribe under the bus here, too. I was not reminded of these things. Well, I'm holding a grudge because I should have said something. As soon as I saw you, I should have said something because I did tell Shania I was going to do that. And I am not kidding. I should have been reminded too. We're sorry we didn't have the memory on that. I'm glad it worked out. I'm just trying to make sure that the kids have lunch for school tomorrow. Mac and cheese, some chicken nuggets, a yogurt, a crunch bar, and then whatever juice pouch that they want, and then some Funyuns. There's the scribe. See, the scribe is sleepy. The scribe has children to tend to, children that don't sleep, and make the scribe not sleep. We're gonna be tossing and turning all night about this, Shania. The scribe and I are gonna be rolling. It's funny. This is a drift event. All right, let's go for a drift event. Let's do the last one as a drift event. Well, not last. I'm gonna stay on for quite some time longer. GTO. Good. Okay, just this once. Okay, we've been shown mercy. Just this once. We must note this occasion. This, the 2nd of March, 2026. We have been shown a kindness. And we must make sure not to dare go against this kindness ever again. That's a nice Z4. It's not bad, little Z4. Okay. I lost it. Oh no, I caught it. I saved it. I'll try better next time. With all those stuffed animals too, Scribe. Yes, we gave whoever that troll was in the stream last time, we gave them ample opportunity before we iced them. Shania gave them many opportunities to go against their trolling, and then they proceeded, and we had to ice them. Just looking for any excuse to quote the mole from Zootopia. Ice them. That's I've yet to see Zootopia too. Slacking. I didn't get to go see it in theaters. Okay, much faster this time. It was better. I mean, we all grow and develop into different people. I definitely would say I was a troll at one point, but the way that I troll now is so much different now. Sometimes you just see people and they're trolling themselves and you don't have to do anything. And by giving into the trolling is what they want. And it's a whole different nuance of trolling, you know? You can't troll the person because that's what they want. So you must rise above it. As much as I hate to lyric that. Keyboard warriors, yep. Yeah, that's no trolling allowed in this kingdom. Mm-hmm. Plenty of cats, though. Plenty of cats. Hi, Ziki. Can you get off my feet, please? Get up on here, on the couch. Get on the couch. Meow, that's right. Good gracious. I mean, there's so many live streams I want to go and say some things in that, but when I'm trolling, I'm actually having like conversations with folks. I don't want to shout out this one guy, but I've already mentioned the scribe can attest. We were in one guy's chat and I was saying some discussion points with them that at one point I said something that was contrary to their opinion that disgusted them so bad that they banned me from their stream for like what is it, like the mini ban, the 24-hour ban. Hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, I don't mind some bad comments. Some dude the other night by John Connor said I'm terrible and I was slacking because I should have gone, John Connor, I am the Terminator. You would be a limit. I am terrible because I wasn't on top of that joke. Well, big Terminator fan. John Connor, that was right there for the Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, and I wasn't ready with it. I am terrible. I gotta get better with these. I gotta be ready. I gotta be on my feet. Shake and bake! Shake and bake! I already won the thing, so I was trying to go as fast as possible. I already won. Trying to go as fast as possible. You see, even with that, I still came in, what was that, 6th? Yeah, first place. There we go. No damage. That's all we care about. No damage. Turn left to go right. We're playing turn left to go right. Track record broken. Dominated. 50,000. Let's go. Give me some more cash, too, while you're at it. Stage 2 force induction for the GTO. I already have stage 3. Why would I need stage 2? That's useless. Leave race day. You have dominated. Do you want to... Leave race day. Yep, leave race day. Do I want to use cash? Use cash. My granddad's name was John Connor. Oh, dude, don't get me into the lore, man. Are you sure he wasn't sent back in time to stop Skynet? Because if he did, your grandfather is an American hero, and I salute him. Considering the bad acidry of yourself, Conman, I'm so sure that that would be the case. I made up a new word, by the way. Bad acidry. When someone is a badass, bad acidry. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Okay, something else I gotta Google. Be right back. What, John Connor from Terminator? If you haven't watched the Terminator movie, Shania, oh my goodness, I'm very glad that I'm the person that told you you need to watch the Terminator movies. The first one's almost, in my opinion, one of the best horror movies ever made, in my opinion. I think the first one's a horror movie, and it's an extremely good horror movie. The scene when he's shooting up the nightclub, that's terrifying. You know, just an unstoppable robot just... It's terrifying. I don't need to elaborate any further. Some classic horror movie stuff. Plus, I'm a stop motion animator, so, you know, obviously I love the robot. I want to go racing. I want to get some races out of the way. Rip loop, yeah. So these are just the same tracks over again, because this is unfortunately a different event. But, hey, at least we know we're going to win, right? Yeah, I just realized I've never seen Terminator. Oh my gosh. Well, it is one of those cultural movies. I'm trying to think of, like, I've never... What's a really niche example of movies? I want to say Field of Dreams, but I've watched all the way through that one. I've never seen... I'm trying to think here. It'll hit me like a ton of bricks. See, the problem is now I'm older and I like to watch movies while I'm working on the computer or something, so I'll leave them on the background. So I do consider those watching movies, even if I'm not paying attention to it. So I've watched a whole bunch of movies now that everything's so available and streamable. You start with the first one, because the second one's my favorite, but the first one is what will explain to you the story, because it's very important that you understand what the first one is before the second. Because the second one's the best one. Oh, I'm just trying to think of that movie. Back to the Future! That's it. Yo, Back to the Future and Lord of the Rings. Those are the ones that I've never really sat through either of them and watched either of them completely through. And one of my, Tom with a hat that was in here earlier hates that I've never watched Back to the Future all the way through. I've just never sat and watched it all the way through. I have watched Back to the Future many a times, but I've never watched it all the way through. Couldn't tell you anybody besides Marty and the Doc. I look at the Toyota the Toyota Tacoma, not Tacoma, the Toyota truck that he has in the garage, and then after that I kind of lose attention. I'm like, oh, that's a sweet truck, and then I stop watching the movie. Oh, cool, it's a hover skateboard. I was born in the 90s. A hover skateboard. Cool, man. I saw this in Treasure Planet. They did this better in Treasure Planet, man. The hover skateboard in Treasure Planet was... Field of Dreams is a great movie. I went to go see that in theaters. But I took a long bathroom break, so I missed the whole middle of it. I've never watched it again. That's why it came to mind. The Godfather. No, I've watched all of The Godfather. All one, two, three. Big fans of it. I was very close to naming my son Vincenzo. Oh, sorry, Vito. Vito, sorry, Vito, not Vincenzo. Sorry, Vito. Having a brain fart. Vito Corleone. I was very close to naming my son Vito. That was one of the names in the works, that was for sure. There's so many iconic things from The Godfather. It's a damn shame I can't remember the directors or anything off the top of my head, but there's a thing where the director was saying something about, like, he wanted to get better about writing screenplays. So he decided to read a book about writing screenplays. The first chapter in the book said reference The Godfather, and he's scratching his head going, "Oh, well, I guess I don't have to do anything. I guess I know what I'm doing." Some people are just naturally talented like that and know what they're doing. I think I like the second one better than the first and the third one. Though I don't want to get into the nuance and destroy it, because the third one, I love the ending to the series. I always cry when Michael's wife gets killed in the first one. Spoiler alert. I always cry about that. It's so sad. So sad. She just wants to go for a little drive in the car, and then boom. Oh, tears my heart out every time. Apparently the cars are a lot harder in this sector. These guys came to play. I have to pass all of these in one lap? Okay. Come on, anybody? Nobody's gonna give me the room. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yeah! There it is. Spoilers? Oh, no, I'm not giving you spoilers. Those aren't spoilers. Those are... That's like saying, and you better not say spoiler on this, that's like saying Luke Skywalker, I'm your father, you know what I mean? That's like saying Darth Vader's Luke Skywalker's father. You know, that's not spoilers. Those aren't spoilers. If I want to give you a spoiler for Godfather, I'll say something that'll ruin the whole second movie about the beginning part. You don't need to know the beginning part. The whole thing where he's... Oh, never mind. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. It's one of the best following, trailing camera scenes in all of cinema is when they're following Vito through the... what is it? Not Robert Downey Jr. What the heck is the guy's name from Casino? That actor. He's also in Heat. Casino, Heat. He plays Vito. Young Vito. Zeke, get off my lap. I've got a cat on my lap. Or a Batman. I've never seen any of the Spider-Man movies. Yeah, but that's different. That's a little different. I mean... You're talking to the age bracket on that, though. You know, in my opinion, cinema is cinema and movies are movies. There is a big difference between the two. Godfather is cinema. Even though Scarface I would consider a movie, that still falls in the cinema category, in my opinion. But Star Wars, all of those are movies. Jurassic Park, all of those are movies. Terminator, all of those are movies. Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger, those are all movies. There's a difference. This cat needs to get off my lap. This is ridiculous. Get off my lap, Zeke. Please. I can assure you there's a cat on my lap right now and it's fighting me. Meow? Can you prove that you're here? Can we get a meow for the people? Meow? Yeah, see? There you go. Please, buddy. Please. Alright, fine. We're going to have to do this with the cat on the lap. We're just going to deal with it. Here. I'm committing to it. Hold on. I'm going for it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. I told you. See? What am I supposed to do about this? This is a serious situation. You gonna sit on the couch? I knew the moment I put him on the camera he'd move. That's how it works. Oh, it's sort of a villain origin story that I spoiled the movies or that I kicked him off my lap. Because that would be Zeke's villain arc, is that I kicked him off my lap that one time. And that day on, I could never trust anyone else. And I decided I was going to be a lone cat. Not camera shy. It's just I think he's starting to grasp the concept of, I don't know. I don't know how to explain how cats or animals understand what a camera is. Some animals seem like they do, some animals don't. He seems like he kind of gets it, that I'm staring at him through something, because he's been a little more like he'll roll on his stomach and chirp when I go to put a video camera in his face. Video camera, how old am I? A phone in his face, that's what these things are called. I got first place on that? Well, I might as well go for this and try to get first place. Oh, there he is. Meow. Perfect. Oh, no, he moved. He's gonna go knock the camera stand over again. Come on, man. So we're never gonna be able to stream successfully if we're gonna have the stream getting interrupted by cat owl. There we go. Dude, knocking my sodas over. Come on, man. There we go, I'm good. No, I meant when villains in the movies have a cat. Yes, okay, got you. Cool, cool. I totally get it. Yes. Ah, yes, Mr. Bond. Yes, Mr. Bond. You have come to my lair in search of Mrs. Pennyweather, but she is not here. Only your death. Yes, Mr. Bond. That's right, Zeke. I'll have to do a poll. Should I just do a Zeke Cat stream where at one point I just, get him in the corner in the room and just put the camera on him the entire stream? All pets have different perceptions about things with... Dude, even the fish. Like, when I come down the stairs and I turn the light on, I can see the fish, just the sole beta fish, come up from the back of the tank and float up when he sees the light. Completely agree. Okay, I'm just trying to get this cat away from the camera stand because he's going to knock it over the moment I start hitting buttons. Come on, dude. Please. I know, you're starting to get the idea that that is the thing I'm giving attention right now, so you're going to knock it over because you're a cat. It's a fun fact. I forgot who said it on YouTube, but the cats don't knock your drink over because they're doing something to spite you. They're doing it because you're giving the drink attention. So they think by knocking over the drink, that will give them attention. So that's why your cat's constantly rubbing up against your drink or your plate or something, because you're currently giving it attention. Karaoke stream? See, I gotta have more people to do that. I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna do karaoke by myself. I can do karaoke. I don't want to do it by myself. At one point, I did want. Oh, sorry. Move, Zeke. Psst. Okay, he just ran with that one. He ran behind the couch with that one. We're good. We can continue. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Karaoke. I'm gonna have to. It is requested of I. Here, we're chatting, so I'll do drift so I can keep an eye on it. So I did this one. I'll do drift. Okay, this one. I like doing Stevie Wonder Superstitious. Let me think here. Time Warp's a classic. You like doing karaoke in terms of sad face? Oh, I know what you mean because we can't all do karaoke. How many subscribers do you have? We can do a duo live stream where we have 4 or 5 different people in a live stream and do it. I'm just completely kidding, but that is capabilities of this platform. I mean, shout out to anybody that sings on this platform because it takes a brave person to. I hit the brake instead of the e-brake. That was a mistake. It takes a brave person to be able to sing to potentially hundreds of thousands of people that could see this. Uh, I mean, I don't want to say that, life is short, but, and then also on that same aspect, there's plenty of time, but yeah, there's definitely plenty of time on that second aspect. Bless you, Ziki. The cat just sneezed. I don't know if anybody heard the cat sneeze. Like, I don't want to think of it like this aspect, but I've already mentioned a couple of times. As soon as I know that the kids are good and they've got their own situation and they're all, self sufficient, that's it. I'm going to go back to a trailer and I'm going to start traveling. So don't you worry. I'll come out to you. Okay? I'll be making it known when I'm traveling. I'm going to go. I want to go to as many skate parks as I can. That was my thing. I want to go to as many skate parks around the country as possible. Because it gives you an excuse to go to all sorts of different places and see all sorts of things if you have an interest that you could actually go to. And there potentially should be at least one in every state. Potential, Every state in the United States should have at least one skate park. I bet you there's a state out there that doesn't have one, but, by the time I go to do this, there should be one. Considering Africa got their first skate park like a week or so ago. Saw that in a post somewhere. I sing in my room. Neighbors definitely hear me performance. Well, they're not giving you a noise complaint, Shania, so that must mean you sound good. Because if I heard somebody singing karaoke, I would only give them a noise complaint if they sounded terrible. I would be vibing if they were in their zone and having a good time. I would be like, oh wow, damn, she's nailing that Aretha Franklin right now. Let the girl cook. Yeah, we got skate parks down here. Yeah, see? Word. I mean, there's not too many of them up here. I'll just shout it out. Nashua, New Hampshire. That's where I'm at. I'm not trying to be out of the world here, but um, the public skate park. So growing up, we had one skate park that was on the other side of town. They tore that down and put apartment buildings, and then they put another one in 2016. Best public skate park in all of the East Coast. It gets stormed so bad in the summertime. It's so damn busy there that you can't go in the afternoon. You specifically have to get up as a local, and you got to be there at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. so that you can get about 2, 3 hours in because then there's just so many people that come in from out of town, from up Maine, down Mass. It's not a bad thing because I get it. It's like the best skate park in the area that's free. It's the only one. But that's more to the proof that there needs to be other ones. They just put one up in Derry that's pretty good, but it's nowhere near as big. It's a good skate park. It's a really good skate park, but it's not a coliseum. The Nashville one's a freaking coliseum. Mm. Good Ballard song. Let's see here. Just trying to think of Problem is I got rap music on right now. Just letting it play it on Pandora. Little Wayne's playing right now. I'll have to change the Pandora mix to see if I get anything better here. I'll change my Pandora mix and see if I get something good here. That's terrible. That's terrible? Terrible? Dominating? What do you mean dominating? I'm mowing grass. That's better. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, I can't skate with nothing. You would figure I'd be able to skateboard, but I'd be a action. I ride bicycle. I can't skate with nothing. I don't know what it is. I can't. It's like, to me, I compare it to a cat can't flip. A cat always lands on its paws. I can't flip. Something about riding the skateboard, I don't have the balance for it. I've tried many a times. But I can ride a bike. I BMX. I have a lot of good videos that I should post, but I don't want to post. There's always kids at the skate park. I don't want to post any videos with people's kids. I kind of want to get there really early one day and I don't know. You're gonna get there at 6 in the morning on a Sunday, or someday during a weekday in the summertime when there's nobody there early in the morning. Nobody wants to go with me at 6 in the morning on a Sunday. Cool. Catch you in a minute, Jason. Yeah, sorry. I turned to the side. I was looking at my laptop when I was talking. That was dumb. Admittedly, I got a really good Pandora playlist going on right now, and I don't want to kill its vibe. It's giving me a good mix of racing tunes right now. So what it really started off with, Shania, is that we had a little local fenced-in skate park at our school, and we used to ride our bikes to it, and we had skateboards. But at a certain point, I don't know, this was like the first summer when we were, maybe 9 years old riding our bikes to it. We stopped bringing our skateboards because, why are we bringing our skateboards to the skate park when we're riding our bikes on the ramps? And we just stopped bringing our skateboards, and that just kind of sealed it. Though I did break my first skateboard, I slammed down on it so damn hard. It was a flimsy, Walmart board or something, so they didn't buy me another one, and I wasn't breaking my bikes at the time. You found more bicycle frames at junkyards. That's a better way of saying it. You found more bicycle parts to build bikes at junkyards than you would find skateboards. Because, you'd find broken skateboards at the junkyard. You wouldn't find a good skateboard. But you'd be able to find good wheels off of this part of a bike, and a good frame, and good handlebars, and, in one decent trip with a Chevy K1500, you could mangle at least a bike with at least 4 different bikes. At least one functioning bicycle with at least 4 different bikes. I do have a couple of videos posted of that, Shania, for Christmas. But my parents never got me one. I mean, it depends on... my son has a skateboard, but he also has a helmet and knee pads, They had me do hockey, but they didn't have me do football. And as soon as I took a massive hockey injury, that was it. They didn't put me back in hockey after that. My mom didn't bring me to hockey after that. It was soccer for me, even though I got hit in the head more in soccer. Fun fact, you get more concussions in soccer than any other sport. Look it up. Well, football, I should say, as they call it out the States. Which one of these tracks am I going to do? I'm going to do the drift event again? Yeah, screw it. I'll do another drift event. Before we were building cars, we were building bicycles. Before that, it was Legos, and it's always been Legos. It always will be Legos. It all comes back to Legos eventually. Is that a Pontiac Solaris that was in front of me? Or Saturn Solaris, whatever the heck those things are called. Saturn Sky, Pontiac Solaris, same car. Same thing. Drifting uphill. Drift against gravity. Gravity is my enemy. Drifting is my weapon. Casual. I don't think I'm going to beat that score. Casual. Did you just sneeze again, Ziki? Do I got a vacuum? Is it dusty down here or something? Cat sneezing. Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it. Nice. I really don't want to make this the speed car. I need something else for the speed car. I might end up choosing that Supra as the win car, and I'll make that the speed car. That's probably what's going to end up happening. I'll make the Supra the speed car. I don't want to get so generic with it, but I am using a Chevelle for drag racing, so it's not like we're already kind of mainlining it as it is. Don't stop. Get it, get it. I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock, I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now. Oh, yo, that's what my mom used to do for my birthday. She would take, so you know how they make the big dough thing of cookie, the pre-made dough? Rather than making it into a bunch of little cookies, she would just put it into one big thing, and she'd make a big cookie, and then she'd put vanilla ice cream on top of it. My mom used to do that. One big cookie. What's the point? I mean, if you could just cut it up into little brownie pieces, you could make the big cookie into smaller cookies anyway. So just make one big cookie, and then cut up the cookie into smaller cookies. You don't need to make all sorts of little cookies. There is some logic in this. Yeah, because I'm not really a big cake person. But I'll eat a brownie and a cookie, so that's what she used to do. She'd just make a big cookie tub, and she'd flip the tub upside down and just cook the cookie dough just like that until it was cooked all the way through, and then hollow it out a little bit and put a big scoop of vanilla ice cream in it. I have yet to show my children that because I don't need to be demanded to cook to make that. I'm not spending that much money on dentistry for these children. I'm getting lucky so far. Man, it depends. Sometimes I see a big cookie They have what's that place called? Crumble Cookie. If the scribe is kicking around in here, Crumble Cookie. I gotta wonder how that works. It's a designer cookie place, basically. So imagine you're gonna go get lunch, like a good lunch for yourself, and this is a little bit of a world shift for Shania because I know the price differences. So just for reference, like you want to get a good lunch around here, it's basically let's just say $15. It's $20 at the end of the day, but $15 for a good lunch. You could take that same money and oh, I'm completely losing my train of thought. Sorry, the big cookie distracted me. Now I want a big cookie. You really did distract me. I want a big cookie with vanilla ice cream right now. But no, what I was getting at is takeout and groceries are becoming the same around here. Nowadays, you can buy ground beef, and it's not that much different than if you go to like your cheapest takeout place. You can get like a $3 to $5 difference. It's almost embarrassing that there's almost not much of a point anymore. Depends on how you budget things, and it depends on where you're going, what you're eating. But you know, if I want to go to the butcher shop in the summertime and I want to get a whole fridge full of or freezer full of meats and such to work with, if I equate out the math minus the tips, not including actual tips, for each meal and then the amount of what I'm cooking for the week, if leftovers are included that I've got leftovers from dinner, that's only about maybe a $20 difference at the end of the week at most, not including tips. When you're busy, it's worth the $20. It's unfortunate, but it's true. When that saves you an hour and a half to 4 hours of time, and it's only going to cost an extra $20 at the end of the week, grocery wise, it's a no brainer. Now it's those $5 and $8 coffees that get you. Those add up real quick. You'd be spending money on those $5 and $8 coffees every day. That's it's $100 at the end of the week. I know that math doesn't add up, but you're having 2 or 3 of them a day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted to my espresso. They're hexing me. They won't show me my favorite good girl. I got a question. Have you been to the Olive Garden? There's still an Olive Garden, yes. It's funny that you mentioned that. The Olive Garden that's around here is actually like the Olive Garden. Not the first one, but it's like the only one left. Yes, I've been to the Olive Garden. There's much better family-owned Italian restaurants around here that you don't have to go to. When's the last time I was in an Olive Garden? I'm trying to think here. That Olive Garden specifically. Let me think here. Was I still in high school or was I out of high school last time I was in that Olive Garden? I think I was 19 the last time I was in that Olive Garden, so that was over a decade ago. 10 points? Oof. I gotta change the brake balance. It keeps catching a little bit too much in the front. We talked about Blaze Pizza already. Blaze Pizza. I'm just trying to think of other foods we've talked about because this seems to be a subject. Hey, that wasn't bad. I made that one. Let's get the next one. I got the next one. Got the next one, yes. One more lap. My full attention will be back to the chat. was a bad wheel lock. That was terrible. Nice. Red Robin's Red Robin. Yo, Red Robin, all the way, all the way, all the way. Red Robin, all the way. All the way. Yeah, no hesitation on that one. I came in second? Ah, that's fine, whatever. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. No damage. That's all I care about. I didn't have to pay to get the dents taken out. There's a bunch of different options for burger places and such, like Five Guys and such. Yeah, forget it. I'll take Red Robin. Red Robin's good. Those are classic. See, I forget how spoiled I am. Well, I mean, I'm not in Florida, but Florida's ridiculous. Florida's throw a dart and find some place to eat. It's all over the place. Fast food capital. I've shouted out Dave's Hot Chicken already in this stream. The new one that I'm getting into is we've talked about the Common Man. That's kind of like a smaller version of Buc-ee's. We've talked about that. Time attack. Sector shootout. Time attack. Time attack. Yeah, I'll do the time attack. Yeah, I'll do the time attack. White Castles, we don't have any White Castles on the East Coast as far as I'm aware of. White Castles are awesome. Shake Shacks. Damn, I haven't seen a Shake Shack in a ill minute. That's where all those Shake Shacks went. Those are awesome. I don't think you're forgetting any mainline ones, that's for sure. I mean, Burger King's Burger King. A good Burger King's alright, you know. A good Burger King's better than the good McDonald's at the end of the day, but neither of them are really that good. Five Guys is extremely overpriced. I'm sure it's the same case where you're at. Five Guys is just not worth me walking into anymore. It's way too much money. There's a difference between, alright, I'll pay you because it's good food, and no, I'm not standing how much you're asking for a burger. No, sir, I will not be paying $50 for 2 burgers, fries, and a drink. No. This will not be happening. I will go to a much cheaper option, which will provide me much better burgers from a more family-owned location. I have more horsepower than anything in this race currently. Wow, I have the most horsepower in this race. They better show my favorite grip girl, because I'm getting upset that they haven't shown my favorite grip girl. Oh, she disappears, see? She's not standing there when you go to drive away. Okay, you're in an all-wheel drive car. It's a video game, but it still makes a difference. It's all-wheel drive. This is your R32. It's 60 and 40 in the back. Sorry, 40 in the front, 60 in the back. There we go. That's better, much better. Why is there a girl? They're called, grid girls. Big thing for Formula One racing and such. I think they got rid of them in 2018 or something, but I mean, this is a video game. This isn't that theme of a video game, but that's what I called them. They're called grid girls. they take pictures with all the cars, all the fans and such. Used to be a real big thing back in the day. There's a really, really good, famous photo of what's the guy that crashed and I'm forgetting racers at the time, but the guy that crashed and burned is a very famous photo of him with a grid girl sitting on his car. Whoa, whoa, I almost flipped it. I gotta stop ranting and I gotta start getting this lap time. I gotta do that again because that was embarrassing. I gotta get a better lap. Gotta get a better lap time. I'll say. Yeah, no, that's terrible. We're doing that again. Yeah. I got my laptop right next to me. I want to find that picture that I'm thinking of. Oh, there's the martini racing ones. Yeah, I'm trying to look for the ones that have, like, the tuner Japanese cars and such. There. Oops. Better not get copyrighted for the music on that one, but yeah. Kind of like that. Though there's much more scandalous examples, I'm trying to find something that's not too scandalous. They took it. Yeah, they took it out of racing somewhere in 2016 or something because they considered it scandalous or something, and admittedly the racers were having affairs with the girls and such. But I don't know what to say besides. I don't know. It kind of used to be a really a thing where they would have that, and I don't know what to say besides if it's viewed as a bad thing and taken out. So they replaced it. They had it grid girls, and they replaced it with, I swear to you, you can look this up, but they replaced it with grid kids, where they did this thing where they had this open track lap where they could have all the kids come down and check out the track because they wanted to make it more family oriented. They wanted to take away the whole like man appeal from it, which I get that in the aspect of making it family oriented, but that also being said, I guess I'm different with my kids in terms of the fact of like that's a public event. It's not like you're at a nude beach. Yeah, there's gonna be women in scandalous clothes. Okay, you go to the Hamptons, there's gonna be women in scandalous clothes. I go to the mall in the summertime, I'm gonna see women in scandalous clothes. I don't get what you get with the great girls taking them away. That used to be a big part of the sport. A lot of famous photos and such. I don't know. I just remember when they did that. The first time I saw that, like when they were doing the announcements for the kids grid thing, you could hear the announcer's voice saying it like, "Oh, I don't get paid enough for this." Apparently that car just went right through the barrier. You know why it upsets me? It kind of takes away the inclusion from the sport, in my opinion. Because I get the aspect of, like, you know, wanting to have your kids enjoy that, but I don't know what to say besides if the parents enjoyed it, they'll bring the kids to it. That's how it works. Like, am I bringing my kid to go see monster trucks because he wants to see monster trucks? Yes, I am. But am I going to see monster trucks because I want to see monster trucks? Yes, I'm going to see monster trucks because I want to see monster trucks. It works both ways. Okay, if I wanted to go to a kid-only event, I would go see, I don't know, just some kid-oriented event. Like a sing-along or something, I don't know. Plaster Fun Time's the first thing I could think of. Anybody know what a Plaster Fun Time is? Anybody still have one of those in their area? Get to go make like a porcelain swan and go paint it or something. I think the last time I was there, I made a turtle. There's a crocodile and a shark down there on display next to the tuxedo cat that we made there. You gotta beat 5. Dang, I gotta lock in. That's a lap time. I gotta lock in. Okay. One more lap. I would have had it if I didn't have to trail that car. Plaster Fun Time? You know, like making clay pots and such. So they have this place where you go and pay like a small fee and they'll give you a bunch of figurines and such. And they'll like blast them in a kiln and such and you can paint them and all sorts of such here. Plaster Fun Time. Plaster Fun Time. Oh, there's no good real photos of that don't have kids in it. Yeah, there's no good photos that don't have a bunch of kids in it. But yeah, they give you like a whole wall of different figurines and such, and if you don't know how to do it, it's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. I appreciate that, Shania. I appreciate yourself and Jason and anybody that's got things to talk about that we can discuss and learn about different concepts. I've learned so much about all around the world from talking with folks like yourself, Shania, and Dora, and those are the first two people I can think of that I know that aren't in the United States. Hi, Ziki. Yes, you're in the United States, Ziki. You are a black and white American cat, Zeke. He's an American cat. Coming to your town, we have the fluffy paws. We're an American cat. Cracking another soda here. Now see, in terms of cultures there, that's a good one for you too. I don't understand the whole high fructose corn syrup thing that it took us, 30, 40 plus years to finally start getting that out of our food. The fact that you guys don't have high fructose based corn syrup sodas, that there's only cane based sodas to purchase. Because I only have cane based sodas. I don't drink from fountain drinks because the high fructose stuff. I actually had a lot of stomach issues for a long time, and I cut that out of my diet, and it's been night and day ever since. Though I drink an incredible amount of sugar. Well, sugar, yeah, soda. I really need to crack down on not drinking that much, but I kind of did it to stop smoking cigarettes. So, three to four Coca-Colas a day is much better than smoking 4 or 5 cigarettes. So I'll take the 3 to 4 Coca-Colas, I guess. Augment devices. We're human. You swap one for another. Oh, I got distracted. She winked at me. What was I doing? Oh, okay. I was racing. That's what I was doing. See ya! See ya! No. Oh, I gotta change the brake balance in this car so bad. It keeps pitting the front. The front gets pitted and it gets stuck. It's gonna catch a little more in the back. If I could just reach down and loosen the e-brake cable, I'd be able to fix it. But unfortunately, this is a video game. Let me pass without getting damaged. Nope, I'm not getting hit by the big American car. Will not take damage from big American car. Goodbye, big American car. No damage from you. No, stop! Big scary American cars smashing into my little Golf. This is just like real life. One more lap. Welcome back, Carman. One more lap. We were talking about the differences in prices and exports of food in different countries. At least that's the subject I thought I was on. I'm a scatterbrain, so if I get off subject, somebody tell me and call me out and go, hey, you just completely forgot what you were talking about. Because I'll remember and keep track of a conversation somebody's having, but I won't remember anything I'm saying. I'll lose track of my own thought process very quickly. Do you enjoy cereal by chance? Cinnamon Toast Crunch is definitely my favorite. Reese's Puffs after that. Cookie Crisp is definitely a contender on that list, but Cheerios is a classic. Cheerios is definitely a classic. Cheerios is not Honey Nut, just regular Cheerios. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch is definitely the top there. No hesitation. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Honeycomb's not bad though. You get that honeycomb crunch. Oh, come on, that's not a super uncommon thing. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best one. That's like saying Coca-Cola is the best cereal, not cereal, soda, you know? Cinnamon Toast Crunch is easily the best cereal. It's not much of a question on that one. Ooh, a stage 2 drivetrain on my R32, even though I've got stage 3. It's a damn... that always upset me about this game, that you got a backward stage and you can't sell it. You can't sell the car parts that you win. So there's only one more grip race. I don't need to do it. Now we've got some serious coin to work with. I've got $26,000. Sorry, $2,600,000 to work with in terms of play money. Save. Career 2. We're approaching 10 o'clock. I'm going to keep going, but I got to wrap it up at around 10 o'clock. The scribe has said I'm good. Reese's Cup cereal? Yeah, yo, that's dope. That's the second. Cinnamon and then Reese's Cup for sure. I didn't really start eating American cereal till last year. So they make American cereal and Canadian cereal. See, that's a different thing in terms of the food exports because they make the cereals a little bit different. Like they have less varieties of cereal. The only thing that I can relate to is Canada because I've been to Canada a lot. They have less variety of cereal because they only have like the real food product cereal. So they don't have different variations of Lucky Charms and such. That's the good example. They don't have Lucky Charms. See, Reese's Cup. They don't have Reese's Cup either. That's a good example. Lucky Charms is probably the top one. I bet you guys don't have Lucky Charms. I'd be pretty surprised to find that. Funyuns. I don't think you guys have Funyuns. Lay's is probably something that's there, but they'd probably make them different. They'd probably make a whole different chip than they do around here. It's just the nature of how they make the food. Leave race day, okay. It might be time to go shopping for a new car, because I need a speed car. Let's see what we can afford with 2,500,000. See if I can pick up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Lucky Charms is not my favorite. I don't like Lucky Charms. Okay, so now I have both the the Drip King, I'll say it now. The Drift King and the Grip King unlocked. So these are circuit races, and then you gotta race the circuit boss, and these are drift races. You gotta race the drift boss. But we're not there yet. We're still grinding. We're still souping up our cars. We're not even at the third showdown yet. Because once we're up here in the speed section and the drag section, there's going to be cars that are running under 9-second quarter miles. We're not ready for that. The Chevelle doesn't have enough money. I don't have a speed car yet. So what do I have to work with in terms of races here? Okay, we're doing this one next. This is the next one. Yep, this is the next one. A chip or something? What, Funyuns? Oh, Funyuns, okay. Yeah, Funyuns. Funyuns are dope. Actually, heck, I got a bag of Funyuns up on the counter. You know what? I'm getting up. The Funyun. I must tell you, these are A-tier American snacking right here, the Funyun. Sort of. I don't really think it tastes like an onion. It's got an oniony taste, but I don't know. Jason, how would you describe a Funyun? Because it's got more of like a corn thing going on. It's definitely got more of a potato corn chip thing going on. How do you describe a Funyun to someone that's never had a Funyun? Wow. Wrapping my head around this one. It's kind of got a Dorito thing going on, but not like the nacho cheese Dorito. Have you ever had like the regular Doritos, like not nacho cheese Doritos, like the stock tortilla chip Doritos? It kind of tastes like those. Yes, they are shaped like onion rings. Yes. They're shaped like onion rings. Zeros. Bunch of zeros like a bag of new Funyuns. Boogity boogity boogity, let's go drag racing. Oh my gosh, you never had a Dorito? I'm shocked now. That's a shock culture right there. You've never had a Dorito. I'm so sorry. But that's a great example because if you've never had a Dorito, that probably goes to show you how terrible and awful Doritos are in terms of their fakeness of food. Because that's probably why you've never had a Dorito. That's something about the American food. You just... Right? You've never had a Dorito. Like, we can't even begin to talk about, like, the difference between Nacho and Cool Ranch at this point. Because, like, what, are you... Come on, man. Are you a Nacho Cheese or are you a Cool Ranch man? I gotta tell you, if you gotta put me against the fence, I'm a Cool Ranch man. If you gotta put me against the fence on the Dorito team, I'm the Cool Ranch man. I'm gonna have to go with Team Cool Ranch on that. Lost for words. I am lost for words. Has never had. No, we're calming down. There's a lot of forgiveness, as Shania has taught us already. Shania has taught us much forgiveness. We're sorry that you've never had a Dorito. Now, if we're talking like a homemade tortilla chip, nothing's gonna beat a homemade tortilla chip, so they're not that good. But yeah, something about that artificial cheese powder just screams bald eagles and Chevelle SS, you know? Like Budweiser, Doritos, and Chevelle SS's and bald eagles. Goodyear tires. Cheetos, yep, okay, same wheelhouse, yep, same wheelhouse. So yeah, you kind of get the idea, same wheelhouse. For sure. And I'm not even a big Cheetos guy. My mom loves Cheetos, though. My mom's a big Cheetos person. She loves Cheetos. Not bad. Are we talking soft or crunchy? We talked about quesadillas before, so those are soft, so I'm assuming you don't like crunchy. Which I don't blame you. I keep those, we've talked about those little floss Q-tip things before. I keep those around all the time, because if I get something stuck up on my teeth, it ruins my whole day. Definitely a crunchy man, for sure. Oh, taquis? What's a taqui? Oh, taqui. I thought it said tacos. My bad. I thought she said tacos. What is that? Here, real quick, I'm going to Google that, because I know you're not saying tacos. What is that? I don't know what that is. T-A-Q-I-S. T-A-Q-I-S. Did you mean to type tacos? T-A-Q-I-S. What is that? Oh, they're chip things. Okay, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, my laptop's moving hyper slow at the moment, so it'll load up in a moment. Oh, I've seen those. I know what those are. Yeah, yeah, I've seen those. All you gotta say was Purple Rock. I absolutely know what you're talking about. I've definitely seen that before. Weak burnout. It's kind of like a I wouldn't want to call it a scone because that's no, not a scone. It's kind of like what are those cones? What are those things called? Trumpets? What are those snacks called? The cone ones? The trumpets? They're kind of like those. Yeah, yeah. A Chevelle versus a Camaro. I'm a little worried. That was fast. So they're kind of like the Takis, except instead of being hollow all the way through, they're cone shaped. So they're just like Takis, but they're cones. Like a parking cone, straight up. Like they're Takis, but they're cones. I forget what those are called. I think they're just called cones. The Camaro. Ah, I'm glad you remember that. I don't want to tease him about that. I mean, I've totaled a couple cars in my life, but thankfully. The book cookies done? Yeah. I hope you have some ice cream. Put some vanilla ice cream on top of that. Or some whipped cream. If you're asking me, though, vanilla ice cream. Gotta have some vanilla ice cream with that big warm cookie. That's how it goes. Chocolate chips with vanilla ice cream. Come on. I weigh 158 pounds. I sound like I'm a fat kid. I have way too high of a metabolism to ever be like that. I run around like I'm a hamster on a wheel. I'm going to go with... that seems like a really overly complicated track that I'm going to take a lot of damage on. Let's try that one. Going for that big cookie content. I'm so sorry for giving you the suggestion for that. But that being said, you know for next time, you're going to have some vanilla ice cream. Some stock vanilla cream ice cream with your giant cookie. Because that's dry. That's a lot of cookie. That's a lot of cookie without some ice cream. Uh-oh, a Supra. That's two Supras. Oh, goodness. Is that me in the front? Why am I in the front? I don't want to be in the front. That means I'm the slowest. Oh, no. This isn't good. Yep, and it begins. Clutch locked. Terrible. Terrible. There we go. And we lost it. That was it. We're screwed. Woo! That was close. First to last, very quickly. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. Okay. Okay, here we go, here we go. 6 cars, 1 lap. There's the Lancer. Bye-bye, Lancer. It's a shame. I expect better out of Lancer. I expect the world out of Lancer. Lancer's supposed to be my only competitor. That and a Super, I guess. Well, I'm not even in the same category as a Super, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, we get another one. Yep, another little crash up here. I think I might be able to pass this. Come on. I'll take 4th. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, I was definitely leaning in that one, Shania. I was leaning in out of the turns on that one. I was taking that one serious for sure. The commitment was there for that one. It's not 10 o'clock yet. I've still not been kicked off the stream yet. So 4th, time attack, grip 4th, grip class, time attack 1st. I'll go for grip class. These are typically a little bit easier. Yes, I want to continue. I'm not fixing it quite yet. Continue. Fritos. That's what I was thinking of. Fritos. Fritos. That's a fun car, Mitsubishi Eclipse. Those are fun. You know what? We're just gonna do it. I'm sorry. I try not to play into that cheap video game stuff, but I did it. It happened. I'm not gonna just do that all the time. It's completely accidental. The other cars would do it if they could. It was in no way intentional. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Okay, stop being dumb. Just drive it like you stole it. Ah, clutch locked on the last turn. Dang it. I'll take second, that's fine. Dang it. Let's see here. I want some corn chips, true. Well, I mean, good stir fry. Stir fry. Welcome to the conversation. We're on subject. We're good. I guess at the core of this channel, we must be a food channel. We'll find our way. $6,000 cash. That's all right. Continue race day. Race event, time attack. So that was horrible, fourth. I'll do this one and see how I do. Oh, good night to you, Scribe. Alright, so I'm going to finish up this race day. We're approaching 10 o'clock. So I'll be on a little bit after 10 o'clock, and then that's about it. So let me finish this race day and see what's good. The Scribe has spoken. I love you very dearly, Scribe. Breaking cover there for a moment. Okay, let's stop driving this like it's a Japanese car. This is German. This is not a Japanese car. Stop driving it like a Japanese car. Whoa! Whoa, that guy over there. Ah! He's gonna hit me, he's gonna hit me, he's gonna hit me, and it's gonna hurt. Yeah, it was awful. See, his car costs half the price of this one, so he doesn't mind losing his whole front end. My trunk is worth as much as his car. Ah! Dang it. This is worse than the horror games. I'm gonna scream more if I get a ding. This guy, this particular computer is riding the bejesus out of my backside. What is that? Is it an Evo? What is the thing? It's not an Evo. What is that? I'm just gonna sit here in shame for a minute. He left his spoiler. Ugh. Just gonna cry here on the racetrack for a minute. Okay. Second place after all that crap. LOL was realized the blanket got to you. Yep. Let's do. My priority is making sure that those kids are attended to, and if I hear any of them come running down the stairs, it's time for me to log off and not to veil the cover there, but it doesn't really go into need be. I think you figured out the whole thing with Scribe. She's my #1 moderator. Shout out to all my moderators. That's the only stream I got right now is moderators. Watch Luke pop in all of a sudden. I'd love to stay up longer. I still got more time. I think I have to do that one of these races again to dominate the race day. And I do gotta look. Yeah, okay, it's dominated. Sweet. Give me more cash. Damn it. Leave race day. Use marker. So now I need a speed car. Let's go to the garage. Let's go shopping. We're going to the car dealership. Let's go shopping. What are the next events? Okay, so no speed event here. Tokyo Dockyard with no speed event. Sweet. Tokyo Dockyard. Yeah, we're going here. Sweet. Tokyo Dockyard. Okay. Sweet. Oops, wrong button. X, not circle. Dum. Garage. Here we go. I'm glad we could still keep the stream going, guys. We miss Carlos. He'll be back someday. We'll all be waiting when he comes back. Make sure to have your notifications turned on, because I do. The day that Carlos comes back and I get that notification, I don't care where I am. I'll be stopping what I'm doing to tune in. One cool cat. I think I've already upgraded this full keel here, haven't I? Yeah, this is already upgraded full keel. I'm not changing the paint. I like the paint the way that it is. Leave it alone. Stop playing with it. I'm gonna be here all night messing with the details. Nope. Can I put a spoiler on you? I know that looks dumb, but that looks so dumb. I can't even explain to you how much I want one of those double lip hatch spoilers from my R32 so bad. The glass on these is different. It's a round out panel, but I want to get. It's hard to explain without a picture. It looks so dumb how it clips onto the glass like that. That's so dumb. Does this one do it too? Yeah, see, it actually has to take out the. That's so dumb. It doesn't just remove the actual front. Yeah, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. Update. We need another scary game stream. Subnautica is what I was playing for my scary game, but any suggestions? I'm trying to think of other scary games that I have in my Rolodex. I played Evil Within already. I'm happy to buy something. I want to play The Forest, actually. We're talking about scary games. I want to play the new Forest, The Forest 3. If you haven't seen previews for that, check that out. The Forest is kind of... the first one seems to be a zombie survival game, though I've never played it, so don't call me. The third one seems to be kind of a Subnautica theme where you crash on an alien planet. I like those game vibes. I'm into that, you know... Crash landed on a strange alien world. Need to survive by your own instinct. Big fan of that. That's a good genre right there. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's why I need to get a PS5, so we'll stop doing this. When the mods, Shania, Jason already went to sleep, but the mods, when we're officially on the real, you know, level of actually having camera in camera, and we got that PlayStation 5, just remember that, you know, we'll be playing those level games eventually. I'm getting a lot of support from family to do this, and from friends to do this. Everybody seems to be having a blast when I'm doing this, and I am too. Alright, I want to go to the Tokyo dockyard. Do I need to look at the Chevelle? I don't think I need to look at the Chevelle. The Chevelle was okay before I got here. The Chevelle's fine. We're good. The Chevelle's fully ranked up. We're good. Chevelle's fine. Yeah, I'll take that. And then take that as my backup. Okay. Okay, comment's still here. We're waiting. Yeah, think about... Here's the segment. I'm getting sleepy, but my sleeping schedule gets kind of sidekicked to the skull, so I don't bother fighting it. What's with the Corvette with the flames over there? You seeing this? This Corvette with the flames? Yeah, Jason, that was... So I'll make sure, the scribe's not currently in the chat, but I gotta say hi to Digitizer. Digitizer's kicking around here, too. Haven't seen Chelsea in an ill spell. I'm trying to think of Alsus here. We already talked about 5,000. Haven't seen them in a minute. I think you were talking about them the other day, but I don't want to keep you up, Jason. We're not missing much at this point. I'm doing another race event. I got a couple more minutes until I'm told to get out of here. We love all you guys. I really am appreciating this community. I don't like throwing the word love around that much, so I said love with L-U-V. I love you guys. Time attack, drift. Go for a drift. This is a fun little drift track right here. Let's see if I don't smash the back end of this into a Cargo container. Good night, Common. Well, later, Jason. Good night. Ooh, I don't. The only thing faster than me here is a Supra. Those are fun cars to beat the crap out of. It's a shame that they're so expensive now. G35s. I hate to admit how much that's a car that I would just buy to beat the crap out of it. Because I don't like beating cars, but I would beat one. I would show no mercy to it. I beat the crap out of my 320Z. There's nothing left to it on my server. I showed no mercy to it. I remember some of these tracks really good. Courses, I should say. I remember some of these courses really well. Now that I've been playing this game for 3 streams, that I didn't even need to practice for that one. That I got this one locked in. The amount of times I played this online. GTO's got to be faster though. It needs to be faster now. It's not as fast as it needs to be. Ah, see? I need more speed. More speed! I'm trying to break my own record this time. Okay. Now really let it go. Just smash it and just let it go. Catch. That was better. That wasn't bad. It's even better with the steering wheel. I don't know. It's just it's a fun thing. Kind of always been spoiled in that aspect. My mom never really had a lot of time to bring me places, and we didn't have much space. So like. The choice video game, she always knew what the choice stuff was, and we always had it. I had the steering wheel for the PS2. Yeah, I had the steering wheel for the PlayStation 3. Most of the games I bought myself. She bought the consoles, and then I would earn cash here and there and buy games. And with the birthdays and the Christmases, it usually works out that, you know, enough relatives would buy you games. And the reason I'm tripping back like that is because this game, I was standing in line when it came out. I had this reserved. I'm chatting now. Costing me damage because I'm chatting. I had this game on reserve. My mom. Well, I drove my mom technically, but we went to go pick this game up new when it came out. I drove her technically to pick it up. Because at that point I was already driving. You get to get your learner's permit when you're 15 around here. This game came out exactly when I was 15. Sweet. Light damage. Yep. You mean getting sleepy damage. The stream was amazing as always, but I'm starting to... Yeah, I just said the same thing myself, getting sleepy damage. There's only one more drift event? Okay, I'm doing the last drift event in here, and I'm calling it a night. One more drift event, that's it. Continue. Okay, there's only 2 drifts in here, so we'll start off with no drifts in the next stream. Though, I think, what are you thinking, Shania? Give me some, you want me to go back under the ocean for the next stream? Subnautica? What are you thinking? I do gotta finish that game. If I start a game on stream, I'm gonna finish it. I'm just having so much fun playing racing games. Alright, here we go. Long turn. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. Ooh. feel a little bit of juice. One more round, yep, one more. So, I mean, you know how it is. 3 sets, 1 round. Well, I guess one set, 3 rounds. I got that backwards. Yeah, but we're getting tired. We gotta go to bed. We gotta go to bed. We gotta go to bed. We're gonna replace the headlights and the hood in the GTI. We're gonna go to GTO. We're gonna go to bed. Call them GTOs, GTIs here. Oh, mercy. Don't hit the water barrel. Hit the water barrel. Well, this is the final one here. I already won it on the first set. I already won it on the first set. You can hear I'm getting tired now. It's 10 o'clock officially here. Final lap. Alright, full send. Not worrying about damage this time. I'm going for a high score. Let's be 2,000. Now we're showing off. Yep. Yep. That's right, Shania. Alright, I appreciate all the homies stopping in. I'm sure you understand, Shania. I've mentioned a couple of times. It's a live streamer's curse. If you don't make a quick exit, all of a sudden there's going to be like 12, 30 people that hop in the stream real quick. I appreciate seeing you. I am definitely going to think about some scary games. I want to get the Forest 3. We're getting a PS5. I'll schedule the next event. I don't know what I'm going to be playing. We do want to be doing some Lego Fortnite. I've been playing a bunch of Lego Fortnite with the kids. There was a special event with a golden sheep. You had to go get the golden sheep. We have golden sheep in our villages. We were collecting gold sheep all weekend. I am now officially getting someone coming down the stairs. Gonna go back.